Hey everyone, and welcome back to more political chatter. In this video, we will be comparing my final Senate prediction the day before Election Day to the actual results that we have. And we are going to be comparing how correct I was, where I was right, where I was wrong. And, a lot of people were wrong on this one. This midterm was a big upset. Democrats did much better than expected. And a few states, I definitely underestimated the Democratic Party a lot, like many other people did. So this is kind of a so far video because Georgia will go on to a runoff. That's why it's gray. And I currently have Raphael Warnock winning by 2 to 3%, therefore a lean margin. And we could compare that prediction once December 6th hits then. But anyway, so this is the actual election results. This was not my final prediction. So far, these are the results. Almost, all votes are in most states, just not Georgia, of course. And John Fetterman won by a lean margin. Ron Johnson won by a lean margin. Catherine Cortez Masto won by a tilt margin. Mark Kelly won by a lean margin. But anyway, this was my final prediction. Compare. Final prediction, results. Final prediction, results. Final prediction, results. So as you can see, this is my final prediction. I had Republicans winning 51 seats, Democrats 49. I did believe that Georgia would go on to a runoff, mind you. I had Republicans holding on to the state of Pennsylvania and flipping the state of Nevada. And what it's looking like now is that I was 2 seats off. 2 seats off. Wait, no, 3. I don't know. But, yeah. No, 2 seats. But it's looking like Democrats are going to win 51 seats in the Senate somehow, once Raphael Warnock is elected in Georgia. So I was 2 seats off. No, I wasn't. I don't know. Okay, yeah, 2 seats off. Nevada and Pennsylvania. So yeah, I was 2 seats off, on terms of 51 to 49, and it's looking like it's going to be 51 to 49 for the Democrats, or if Walker wins in Georgia, it'll be 50-50, so I'm going to be wrong either way. But going through these key races, where was I wrong? Wait, Washington actually might be right. No, never mind. Okay, back to that. So I had Patty Murray winning by a likely margin in Washington. Turned out to be safe. Very close to being likely, however, right in that margin of error, of course. And then going to the state of Nevada, I had Adam Laxalt winning by a point. Catherine Cortez Masto pulled out a huge upset in the state of Nevada, which is a hold for the Democrats, and that really put them at 50 seats. That is what did it, I believe. Yeah, that is what did it. Catherine Cortez Masto's win in the state of Nevada gave Democrats 50 seats. I was wrong on that one. A lot of people were wrong on that one. A lot of people expected Adam Laxalt to win in Nevada. Arizona. I had it, sorry, this is a mistake. I had it going to Mark Kelly by a tilt margin in my final prediction. This race really narrowed up, and now it's close to being a likely margin. It's right on that verge of being a likely margin somehow. I never thought that this would be a 5-point race. It's right around a 5-point race for Mark Kelly. I thought it would be more of a 0.9 race for Mark Kelly. I was very wrong on that one, a few points off, but I still did. My prediction that Mark Kelly wins in the state of Arizona was correct. Going to the state of Utah, I thought Mike Lee was going to pull it out by a very narrow, safe margin, but of course, a safe margin. It's going to be very close to being likely, but it's right on that, it's going to be very close to being safe now, real results, but it is likely at this point. In the state of Colorado, my prediction was right. I believe that Michael Bennet was going to win by a likely margin, and he will win by a likely margin, around 14%. I thought it would be around 8%, however. Missouri was a big surprise, as it turned out to be a likely margin. I definitely figured that it would be safe. However, Trudy Bush Valentine, performed a pretty good campaign, and she made it a likely margin, but Republicans still won here. I was correct on my Characterization of the state of Iowa. On my final prediction, I had it going to Chuck Grassley by a likely margin. Final results, likely margin for Chuck Grassley. Wisconsin. My prediction was correct. I believe that Ron Johnson was going to win, and he will win by about a point. I thought he would win by a bit more than that, but my characterization was spot on that one. One that is extremely close to being safe is the state of Illinois. It's like 14.5% currently for Tammy Duckworth, and very close to being safe. I had it going to her by a safe margin. Whoops. I think I mixed up some of my states, but my final prediction, I thought that she would win by a safe margin, but turns out to be likely. My characterization of Ohio was spot on. I thought it would be like 2 points to the left than what it actually is. J.D. Vance won by 8%. Let's go now to the state of Pennsylvania. This is the shocker. Democrats flipped the state of Pennsylvania. This is my final prediction here. I had Dr. Oz winning by a very small margin, by a tilt margin, come election day because of the debates and everything. But turns out John Fetterman won the state of Pennsylvania by not only a extremely small margin, he won by like 4%. I was very wrong on the state of Pennsylvania. Big mistake on my part. One that I knew I shouldn't have listened to everyone else on was the state of New Hampshire. I mean, Let's Talk Election had it going to Maggie Hassan by a tilt margin in his final prediction. I knew I shouldn't have listened to everyone else because I knew Maggie Hassan would win by wide margins. Still, of course, I was right. I said that it would go to her by a lean margin on my final prediction. It did turn out to be a 9-point race for Maggie Hassan. Going down to the state of North Carolina, my characterization was spot on. I believed that it would be a lean margin for Ted Budd, and I even thought it would be 3 to 4%, and it did turn out to be 3 to 4%. Georgia will go on to a runoff, as I predicted. In the state of Florida, big shocker, Marco Rubio won by a safe margin. He was definitely supposed to win by like 8 or 9%, a likely margin, nowhere close to safe. But the turnout for DeSantis really boosted Marco Rubio, and he won by a safe margin. That's a big surprise of the race. So, I was wrong. So my call was wrong on Pennsylvania and Nevada. Those are only states where I thought it would go to the other party. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.